For generations, your family, the Couslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Cousland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
More Darkspawn doesn't sound nice.
Arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see
Oh
you.
boy.
Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
It's also kind of funny that we are like a human noble, but can be a rogue. Like, how did we acquire those skills? Oh well, I like dual weapon rogues personally. Double the step, double the fun. Sounds good. In my game, once I got past Ostergar, the game runs pretty smoothly, a few crashes at times, but nothing major. I really hope this is going to be the case for us as well. We will see. Racism is alive and well. I guess that's Dragon Age for you. If I remember correctly, this game doesn't voice your main character, right? Was I brought here for a reason?
Since your brother is leading our forces south and I'm going with the I'll, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Ooh, we can command the castle. And I mean... I mean, given what we know about Darkspawn from the later games, it doesn't really seem good that there are more and more appearing all across Thedas, right? What? Why can't I go into battle with you and Fergus?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go.
Wow.
She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Then again, I guess it would, I mean, from a rational point of view, it will also be pretty bad if like the whole family went on into battle. But still, Alan wants to explore the world outside. You know what? Let me talk to her. I convince her.
I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Did you just call your people mice and me the cat? Or yourself the cat?
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not.
Makes sense with Darkspawn involved, right?
But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
The entire city elf origin is filled with discrimination based on race. I mean... yeah, unfortunately kind of what I expected for any of the elf origins. And I mean also the mage origin is also kind of harsh towards, well, not elves, but mages in general. There must always be a Stark and Winterfell, a Cousland in Castle Cousland. The Grey Wardens. They're an order of great warriors, right?
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Which is a nice combination, like, oh yeah, Grey Wardens are awesome and they are so noble, but you want my son? You want to recruit my son? Nope. Oh boy. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them?
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Also interesting, because I mean, looking at the Mage origin quest, you just meet Duncan like at the very end of that one. And here we just meet him right off the bat. Sure.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
I thought they were going to go together. Weird. Where exactly is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Why do I have the uneasy feeling that things are going to go south pretty soon?
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the I'll and myself alone.
But I have questions. You know, I was hoping to ask you a quick question or two.
Very well. I doubt your father would mind a slight delay.
I mean, he's just standing next to you, but okay. Are there really Darkspawn in the south?
Indeed. We spotted a horde assembling in the qunari wilds not 3 weeks ago. Luckily, King Cousland took us at our word and marshaled Ferelden's forces quickly. The first battles have already been fought. Your father and I must move quickly.
Insert "this is fine" meme. Nothing to worry about. Now I worry even more. Danish elf isn't as bad because you're kind of feared by humans. Oh well. Are you ever going to play some of the other origin quests sometime? How many Darkspawns are there?
Thousands. Perhaps 10,000 or more in this horde. Normally the Darkspawn stay in the deep roads. It bodes ill that so many risk the surface.
Also thousands or 10,000s in general. Darkspawn even worse, but in general it seems like quite the army. I mean, how many soldiers do we have as Couslands? What does that mean? How much danger are Fergus and my father in?
Well, I understand the first battles have gone easily.
Indeed. Are the Grey Wardens sure this is a blight and not simply some large Darkspawn raid?
No archdemon has been sighted yet, my lord. But with my entire soul, I believe this is a blight.
I wish we shared your faith. I suppose we shall see for ourselves once we arrive at the King's camp.
Wouldn't like a Grey Warden know better than you? Anyway. Did you really come all this way to see Sir Gilmore?
I have only found a couple of worthy candidates in my travels across Ferelden. Your father invited me here, suggesting this Sir Gilmore. If he is not suitable, I will head south and join up with the king.
You know the king?
Not well. King Cousland is an eager young man who has shown great wisdom in responding to the Darkspawn threat.
I've heard he's a bit enraptured with the Grey Warden legend, and that is why he caters to your order.
How? That is unworthy of you.
He only repeats what we've all heard.
Oof.
Whatever the king's reasons, I'll take his support. The priority is defeating the Darkspawn before they threaten all of Ferelden.
I mean, I haven't talked with Hal directly so far, but I already dislike him. Would you really recruit me into the Grey Wardens?
Of course. You're young, skilled, and eager for battle. Also, I heard. The Grey Wardens do not recruit simply anybody, and I intend no flattery when I say you show promise. The old treaties allow me to conscript you even against your father's wishes, but I will not do so. Our order is too small to risk animosity with Ferelden's nobility.
I'm glad I am to hear it.
It's tempting, your lordship.
And if I would pledge
but I
myself...
intend to see what other candidates your castle offers.
I can't answer that. I'll leave you alone then.
Until we speak again.
New quest. Father's Task. Sounds like a very epic first quest. Find Fergus. Oh well. I think we can do this. I think closest title in real world terms is Duke for the Couslands. Above Howe, just below the king. So Howe's more like a count? But I mean, that makes us quite influential. But I mean, looking at our castle, it's not too shabby. I mean, we do own a castle to begin with.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
I want to talk to you first. You know, is sending all our forces south a good idea?
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
It's kind of funny that he calls us pup, like a little dog. In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These Darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
I'll do my best, father. I swear it.
I know you will. You are a Cousland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
But this is a game, and if everything goes well in the beginning, then the game would be over. Hashtag video game logic. The idea is that they are less organized and disciplined, so a smaller army could beat them, plus we have mages too, plus war engines. Fair point, and it seems like there's way less common knowledge about Darkspawn in general, like compared to the later games. There's the king, then two Terrans, the Couslands, and Loghain is second Terran. Are you sure you'll be alright?
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my cherished son. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Cousland name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about it.
That sounds like a goodbye.
You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
Okay.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
Alright. Let's see if we... I mean, why is Howe even here? Because they want to, like, ride together into battle? Are we like their... Is he like our vassal or something?
Yes?
How long have you and father been friends?
We fought together under King Maric when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand.
Oh.
It will be good to ride beside your father again.
You know, I think not having war also, I don't know, has its perks, right? Your daughter's interested in me? I trust the delay with your men is nothing serious.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
But I mean, you told my father the delay was your fault, not the weather's.
In a manner of speaking, If I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains.
Ah.
I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
You're blaming my father because you had faith in him. And you did a What? He's an idiot. Yeah, we're definitely not going to wish him well. I should go.
Another time, then.
Maybe not. Alright. I think all the other people in here are just randoms. So let's have a look. We need to go here. And I gotta say, it's really cool that everything is new. We're not on the Mage's Tower, to be honest. Not fighting spiders.
Good evening, my lord.
Yeah, house sounds really weird, right? Can I open it? Ha!
All right.
And I got 5 XP. Aha.
Huh.
Quartz. Oh. I mean, since we have the Ultimate Edition, we have lots of stuff here. Oh wow, 26 dexterity. Nope. We don't have wares or something like that. Of the Deep. What is fatigue? Wearing armor causes fatigue, which is a percentage increase of the basic mana or stamina cost to activate a spell or talent. Huh. More armor, but also more fatigue, but like just slightly more fatigue. Alright. Aha, see? No helmet mod. We can still see our face. Cause I mean, what's up with games without like a hide helmet option? You spend so much time in character creator, and then you just don't get to see your character's face. We even have our own small chapel.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
I gotta say, compared to the later games, this room and also her clothes are way less red, right? I don't know. What is intense? How looks trustworthy, no reason to suspect him of anything. Why does that not reassure me, Diana, if you say that? Concern. Oh no, are we playing a chantry boy? Nah, I think Alan is neither like too much against the chantry or in favor of it, just like very free-spirited, doing his own stuff, and also maybe just a little bit detached about the whole mage conflict and everything. You know, if it'd make you feel better.
Would it not make you feel better?
You know, I don't think anyone hears our prayers, my lol.
The prophet Andraste herself once doubted the path before her. Perhaps we should pray as she did. Creator of the heavens, world and seas, we beseech you. Your son is astray, lost in the wood of desolation. May the flame of your truth guide him home. So let it be.
Just play along with zealots, but don't care in reality. Sounds very pragmatic. And rolling his eyes, Alan says, "So let it be."
I sincerely hope your soul is at ease.
Mm-hmm.
Now I shall pray for your father and your brother. Join in if your heart compels you. Creator of the sky,
even more prayers.
the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Say nothing.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. Your faith is silent tonight. I hope you are just deep in reflection. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
Could you answer a few questions, maybe?
I cannot. Many await my attendance before they march into the unknown. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
I gotta say, I'm surprised. I really thought we would get like another option to ask a little bit more. And maybe ask a little bit more about the chantry and the Maker and Rusty and everything. Anything interesting here? Another closed door.
Yes.
Ha.
And I'm off.
I mean, it has a certain irony to it that we're walking around in our own castle and picking locks. Like, I don't know, shouldn't we be able to just open the doors? It is our castle. But I mean, hey, we're getting XP. Though I don't even have an idea if that's like much or not. Can we see that? Here. 2000. Yeah, I guess 5 XP is nothing. But I mean, we take it. Guard post. And of course, as usual, we are exploring everything.
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Playing cards during your duty. We can kind of say that. Huh, playing cards.
Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Can we join in? Nah, don't worry about it, man. I won't say anything. Would have been nice if we could just, like, join around or something.
We appreciate that, my lord. Thank you.
I want to play too. And use my cunning to cheat and win. Oh no, key required. Can I steal from you? But we didn't skill that, right? Nope. I guess if we had stealing, maybe we could like steal the key and then look into that room. Oh well. Another time.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Sagamore, which is the character we have the mod for, so we can actually get him as a companion. Why are you looking for me?
I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
I like his hair color. And I'm kind of glad we didn't take that hair color as well, cause, well, weird. Cause also very similar hairstyle. Oh wait, I think we have exactly the same hairstyle. Ah. I've never used steel in this game. Really? Cause you never learned it, Alistair? Or just didn't know it? Or... I don't know. Why? Did the dog get into the ladder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Yeah, I guess you really don't want to mess with a Mabari hound. And if you're new to Dragon Age, those are not small hounds, but I guess we are about to see. You know, he knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
He looks cute. I like the combination of the very bright eyes and the red hair. What a nice origin so far. We have a dog, we have a cute knight. What else do you want? We're about to take over the command of the castle. Well, to the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it. Before we go, my lord, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true?
I wonder if he already knows that Duncan is interested in him. You know, actually, yes. His name is Duncan. I met him.
Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me?
I wonder if that's something he wants or not. Because, I mean, being recruited by the Grey Wardens, you'll really, like, get up and leave. He's thinking about recruiting you.
Maker's breath. Are you certain? Can you
Sounds
imagine
happy.
me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
That was an outburst? Chill. Okay, bonus quests. Mischief in the larder.
Good evening.